higher than state and double the national average. That's what a new report shows about pregnancy-related mortality rates in San Joaquin County. Experts say 4 out of 5 of these types of deaths are preventable, and now one lawmaker is taking action. Joining us this morning to talk about a new package of bills he is leading is Congressman Josh Harder. Congressman Harder, thanks so much for being with us. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Explain to our viewers, first of all, what drove you to start this push for reform?
This is really personal for me. My wife, Pam, had 2 high-risk pregnancies, and I remember when our youngest daughter was born, my wife ended up hemorrhaging on the operating table in the delivery room. I vividly remember holding her hand and being both thrilled at the birth of our daughter, but terrified for my wife and her health. Luckily, we got great care from the doctors and nurses there. My wife is healthy and doing okay, as is our daughter. But for all too many moms across the Central Valley, that's not the case. And so we have to do more to upgrade those services and to make sure that we have world-class healthcare for every mom.
Can you talk specifically about what the bills will focus on and what they are expected to do?
It's really going to do 2 things. One is it's going to upgrade our workforce to make sure that we have enough doctors and nurses that aren't as spread thin as they are right now. One of the reasons that we have such absolutely atrocious maternal mortality in San Joaquin County is we don't have those doctors and nurses right now. And then second, it's going to provide better wraparound services, the housing, the nutrition, the transportation that's necessary after and before you actually get to the hospital itself, because most of this is actually happening outside of those hospital rooms. And so if we can actually get more support for moms at home, we can help make sure that them and their babies are healthy.
And where do the bills stand right now?
This shouldn't be a partisan issue. We've gotten support from Republicans and Democrats across the country. We just introduced it just this week, and my hope is we can get it across the finish line as soon as possible.
We know that you're in Washington this morning, and we have to talk about what's going on there. It affects all of us, really. We do know that TSA workers will be paid soon, but what ultimately will it take for Congress to fully fund the Department of Homeland Security?
It'll take some leadership. This is a problem that could have been solved weeks ago. It's great that TSA agents are finally being paid. They should never have gone without pay at all. And this is going to take, I think, just a real bipartisan meeting of the minds. We had a bill pass the Senate 100-0. How often do we see that? I think if it got brought up tomorrow in the House, it would pass as well. So hopefully we can see some courage here in Washington as opposed to just more finger pointing.
Okay, so what's next, ultimately?
I'd like to see the Speaker of the House bring something to a vote that can actually pass. If we can do that, we can create not just a Band-Aid solution like what's going now for the TSA pay, but a more permanent solution that can make sure that we have reforms to ICE and that we're fully funding the Department of Homeland Security.
All right, of course, we'll continue to be watching what's happening in Washington, and of course, we continue to want to hear from our lawmakers about what our viewers need to know. Thanks so much for joining us this morning, Congressman. We appreciate it.
Thank you.